Okay.
Out. Okay, we're live. Okay, now
Yay.
I'm going to go over to the YouTube side and mute it so we don't have feedback. Ding. Everybody should be getting the notifications now. I just heard it.
I got it.
And there we
Okay.
are. And I'm muted on the YouTube side, so I shouldn't have feedback. So let me go back over here so I can see. All right, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to share to let people know what kind of life. I shared this a lot last night, um, but I'm going to go share it again real fast.
I shared it this morning on a
Did you?
live I was on. Yeah.
I wonder if I could share it from. Oh, let me just go to YouTube and share it from that side. I'll make it easier. And I'm going to create a post to my community that we're live. We may not get anybody in because I haven't been live in a really long time. Community post is done. Facebook and my story.
I really like this hand cream.
Do what?
The show me what you're mermaid of, the hand cream that I was showing you last night.
Yeah.
I love the smell of it.
Oh, I can see the air in the chat. What's the weather like where you're at?
It wasn't it's kind of cool outside. Yeah, it's not even 50 degrees yet. It's only supposed to get to like 62.
Really?
Yeah.
It was chilly. It's chilly right now, but we had a lot of wind. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go here. So far, it's just the two of us. But that's okay. I have to get used to seeing people live again.
Yeah,
You know.
sometimes that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to come over here. Let me see if I'm gonna look on you, Facebook to see if I'm live on there. I see where I shared. Oh, it shows me live on Facebook, guys. Hello on Facebook. Yep, it shows us live over there.
So we're on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah. And on Facebook, they are uh, You know, like if people type what the words you're saying so they can read them,
Okay.
it's showing that on the YouTube side. I mean, on the Facebook side. I'm just excited. That works. Oh, we got somebody gave us a thumb up over on Facebook. Was that you?
No,
You're like, no.
I didn't do it.
That you got the giggles. So I don't know if I believe that or not.
No,
Okay,
I
guys.
really didn't.
Oh, okay. So Amy from Hotmess Thrifters here, and then you know me, Abstract. So I'm gonna play around with some art I have not been on in a really long time. Do you guys want to know why? Ask questions. Um, it's been a very long journey as of late, with a lot of things happening. But I want to do some art today, so I haven't done any art or anything in a couple of months. So let's see what we can get into. What is in my way of my foot? Okay, so I'm going to move this here. I have some new watercolors that I just want to try. Okay, so I'm going, since Amy doesn't want to be on screen today, so what I'm going to do is, so, because I'm also recording this, Amy's here, chat with her, even though what you're seeing right now is just the art. Only because she doesn't want to be on screen. She's busy. She's multitasking.
I'm trying over here.
So what I'm going to do, oh my, I forgot about this. I had done her a long time ago. When was this? 2020.
I
Wow,
like that one.
she's big. She is. What size is this book? 11 by 15. This one. Okay, so I'm going to, this is watercolor paper, just so you guys know. So I'm going to take this watercolor paper out. I'm going to lay it flat. I don't have any of my lights plugged in because I redid my dadgum art studio. And I don't have everything set yet, as it should. We're winging it. I'm not that prepared today, but I wanted to do something. Okay, so a lot of you guys know I have health issues. And living here in New Mexico is not so good for me. So I spent 6 weeks in Texas last fall and did so much better. I mean, I was able to walk up and down this hill, pretty steep one. I was able to do a lot compared to what I can do here because the altitude here is high. And come on, fingernails, be a help, not a hindrance. And I got this little, this is matting, and I am, got it turned upside down. And so what I'm doing is I'm selling all my art off. I've got the great big paintings, which shipping, you know how the post office is, it costs arm and a leg. So I'm also doing a bunch of just little random little guys, like $10 to $15, $25 pieces of art, whatnot, and then sell those. And because I have to move, I have to get back to Texas to sea level so that I can at least have a better quality of life, as you per se. So that's what I'm going to be concentrating on. Okay, if you look down into the description, you'll see that Amy has a thing that she does with Posh. Can you explain what that is, Amy?
It's called Perfectly Posh, and it's a naturally based skincare company. Sorry, my mind went blank after I said that.
Like, okay.
Right. I used to say like from your face to your feet, but we recently have some hair care products. But we have everything from sensitive skin. We have stuff you can use on babies, all the way up to mature skin. A lot of
Right.
our products are gender neutral, but also a lot of our products are for all skin types. So pretty much anything you go with, you're going to be fine with. There are a few things that I wouldn't suggest if you had sensitive skin though. But that's what I do. I pretty much just help people find the right product for them. If they want to try any of it, if I have samples of that product, I'll just send it to them so they can try it before they buy it. Or if I have the product and I can make a sample for them, I do. That is one of the hardest things, is finding the right products for your skin. But yeah.
That's true.
And you've seen my collection of skincare. I probably have more skincare than jewelry.
Yeah.
Especially now.
Right. I have what they call a Poshmark, which you'll see on there. But that's where you sell clothes and jewelry and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I also doing a little bit of reselling, not a lot, but I'm doing a little bit of reselling. Okay. I'm trying to see what all I have, what ideas today. If you guys are seeing something that's over in the, I've got 4 people watching from YouTube, so hello, and 1 person from Facebook. So if you're seeing any of these, well, I'm laying them out. Friendship is, oh, where is that other one too? Okay, hold on. I have, where is it? There it is. Do what? Okay. I'm making a mess. But that's what we do. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way. And I've got these guys. I have these. Which are really cool looking. I'm going to be using these on some mixed media with my girls' faces.
What is that?
They look like crayons, but they're art crayons. But they work great on mixed medias, like when I do my girls' faces and stuff, and I use the hamburger style with it. The hamburger system, which is a Karen Campbell, who I love watching her videos, and her art is amazing, and she's great at teaching. She's a great teacher. And she does these she's obsessed with Scotland. So she does this retreat over in Scotland in like castles and stuff, and people there's so many people that want to be a part of that they have to have like a lottery just to see who can go, because you have to pay for it yourself. I mean, and that's a lot of money. But there's so many people that are, because it's not just her over there. She goes over there because she's from here. She goes over there, but she collaborates with a couple of other artists that are over in that area and that part of the world. And so you're dealing with more than one artist, and they do like a retreat. I don't know if it's like a week or something like that, and they pay for their flight. You pay for your flight, and then you pay for the retreat, but you get to stay in like castles, and then you get to work with these artists that you love and learn
That
from
sounds
them.
fun.
Yeah, it's money, but there's such a demand for it that she has like a lottery because there's only so many things. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, she's funny. She's so funny, and I have not had time to really sit back and enjoy anything with her lately. I wasn't moving fast enough to the art, so we lost some people. That's okay. Now, here is a saying that I think is absolutely perfect right about now. I had the
I'm a little scared. No, I'm joking.
no the saying. Wait till I post it here. I'm gonna ink it. It's on our clingy stamp, and I'm going to put it in one of these squares that I did. And I'm not going to try to hurry everybody. I'm just going to take my dadgum time.
Well, you take your dadgum time.
I am. I'm not on a timetable.
I am impatiently waiting to see what this says, though.
I think it's very cool. Out of limitations comes creativity.
Yes.
See? Told ya. And then what I'll do is I will take this limb. Okay. There's the bottom.
I'm going to be here, but I'm going to mute myself. I need to go check on the kittens.
Okay. So if you guys have any questions, just holler. People are coming and going. I see that. It's no big deal. Not a big deal.
I found almost all of them.
Almost all of what?
The cats.
Oh, they off hiding, licking their wounds.
Well, no, actually, one was sleeping. One was sleeping in my mom's room. The other two were in the living room. One of them is obviously the boy, so he's fine. But I don't know where the mama cat is. She's probably hiding somewhere. That was creepy, and I've never had to see that kind of stuff before, so I was really creeped out about it.
What, hiding?
No, like cats on drugs
Oh, yeah.
after having surgery between the
Which is really
anesthesia.
weird. They usually keep them for a little bit long. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I thought they kept
They
them.
did go if you're going or not. Okay, so they did offer to keep them overnight.
But they would have charged you for it too, wouldn't they?
No, I don't think so. But who was going to go get them today?
Oh, that's true too. Everybody's at work.
Right, and I can't drive the van that far because of the whatever it is. I can't. The struts. That's what it's called.
Right. So this is watercolor paper. I'm going to fill my brush with some water. Okay, so now I'm going to take. I want to try. Wait. Where's that brand new? Look at the colors on this. It's brand new watercolors. I've never tried these. What's their brand? It was deal of the day type thing. Ooh, Comorella watercolor paint set. It's metallics. So let's just see what. Okay, we've got. Make sure my brush is wet. Let's see what happens. I'm too quiet. And you can't really see it. Did I? Oh, we lost Amy altogether. Let's see if she pops back in. Let's see if you're going to be able to see this. I thought she was too quiet. And then we'll do the flower. I need this. I'm trying to think if I should see what happened to everybody's missing. Annie was supposed to be here. She just fell out. Don't know what happened. I'm wondering if I should do anything up here because you got to understand. Let me show you what this is going to look like. I'll be taking a color. See, let me show you. So it would be matted. But I need to see if I need to do a background because it just looks very minimalistic, but some people are into minimalism. And I need help with somebody telling me which one of these frames. This is purple. And that one's white. Green. This is a metallic-y silver. Huh. I'm wondering if I should do a background color over maybe the words. Well, come back in. I just sent a message to her. What happened? She said she has no idea. Like, well, come back in. So since I don't know whether to do a background on him yet or not, I'm going to leave this for right now, and we'll just move on to it. I've done this where I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on one sheet. I'll cut it after, and then we can map them. But since I don't know whether to do, because if I look at it like this, it just looks too naked. But then if you look at it like this, it doesn't look that bad. If you're like, I know. Here we go. I know what I can do here because it's just like it's just hanging out there and never ever land all by itself. You go over here before you get anything on you. Okay. So we will. Let's try this and see if anything happens with this. It's worth a darn. Let that dry a minute, and then we'll go back in with some darker color. We see this. we're going to add a little bit more color to it. Huh. Now let's see. There's one I was looking at. It's this one. Don't know. That's kind of a green. I'm liking that. I don't think this color will work right now. It might. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I'm still not sure. I've added a little bit to it. Okay, so then, okay, where else? So until Amy gets back in here, or somebody from the chat actually talks, I'm going to move to the next picture, and then we'll go back and we'll frame them out. Because I'm not sure whether I'm done with this one or not. But I can do some this way. I'll do those last because I want my arms getting in the way. Okay, so let's see. People are into quotes and things. Let's see if we can find some of those to strike people's fancies. I don't know if this is big enough. I mean, this may be too big for what I got going on here. Oh, Lordy, I got things stacked precariously. Yeah, this is going to have to be on a bigger one, I think. This one says, the only thing that separates us from the animals is the ability to accessorize. Okay, that is from, isn't it from The Devil Wears Prada? What show? No. Is that still Magnolias? I can't remember what that saying's from. Oh, Still Magnolias. It's from Still Magnolias, I think. Is it Dolly Parton that says it? I think it's Dolly Parton's character that says it. This may be too big for what I got going on here. If so, this will be a dud. And I'll know to do this on a bigger piece. Yeah, I didn't do right. So this is going to be a dud, but I do want to do this one, but I'll do it on a bigger piece because, yeah, it would go over where the frame is. But I do want to save that out for a bigger piece for something later that I will do. Okay, is there any more other in this box? Nope. But I do have tons more. Hold on. I'm going to move this on the floor. Oh, Lordy. I like that one's funny. Okay. I'm like stamps, can you tell? And they make great little pictures too. You can do them. A lot of people use them on cards, which is great. Okay, so let's see if this one fits. And it would. And it would, and it would. Okay, so Amy should be back here soon. Her phone rang. You know, she does hers from her phone. So when you do that stuff from your phone, if you get a call, it will automatically knock you out of chat or your stuff. Okay. And then maybe another day this week, I'll do a painting. Hey, Larry, I see you over in chat. It just popped up. I don't know how much of a delay we got going, but I saw you. You're in chat from the Facebook side. This is sometimes why I hate stamps. That's okay. We'll make this work. I think we will go over it kind of like a rainbow. Maybe. We'll see. We're playing around with things. This is just playing around. Some of this is going to work, some of this is not. Okay, so let's see what this one does. You guys, I know I'm being quiet. If you want me to chat with you, type into the chat box because I'm looking over at my monitor to see what y'all got going on. Those of you that have been following along the medical journey lately, my daughter's doing very, very well. In fact, she came over and we had dinner last night. She's healing. I'm just so thankful. It's been a long road. Okay. That's pretty faint. I am not normally into yellow, but I'm really feeling yellows and stuff today. Not really sure why, but I'm going to pick a different color. I've not used these. These are going to work great on my girls. But last year we used to have a place called Tuesday Morning here. And last year's events with, only essential places being open, they closed up and never reopened here. They reopened long enough to sell out or whatever, and then they were done. That needs more color. It's all blending too much into the same. kind of into, and normally I do a lot of bold colors, so this is weird. Really weird. Hmm. Then we'll go back over that with black pen in there. Well, thank you, Larry. Goodness gracious alive. Goofball. Okay, so if we did that, maybe we can do this. Yes, yes, you can. Hobby Lobby has a lot of stamps. I only get them when they're on sale, though, because they can be pretty pricey. But Hobby Lobby's does a lot of sales at different times. Let me move my mouse so I can see. Need to get my pen out for that one. And then if you watch Facebook Marketplace, there's a lot of people that sell them. Uh, Auctions, reseller auctions, they sell them. Black. Which one are you? Aha! I'm going to fix it. Again, I think this one needs more color. I mean, I know some people are just really into the minimalism, but if you know my art, you know that a lot of my art is all bold and strong colors. Don't know. Amy, you need to get back into here so I can figure out what frames to use. Or if I need to add more to the picture. Trying to figure out which one of these works the best. I don't think this one is. Who knows? I got two of these thus far. One is a dud because it needs to be on a bare one, and the ink didn't do right. So let's turn this away. And we have this one. Okay, we did this guy. And we some stamps that I use are done by certain artists, and you can only get them through them, not Hobby Lobby. These generic ones you can get at Hobby Lobby. So we'll do this about here. Mother fudger, I hate it when it doesn't work all the way through. So drives me nuts. Oh my goodness. This is funny. I gotta let that dry because this is a paint pen and it decided to get really thick right there for a second. So we have to let this dry really well before I can do anything else to it, or we'll risk smearing everything. See, these are some of the other ones I've done, but they're too small for the frames. The same saying, just different flowers. But they're too small for my frames. Because look, they just don't. I mean, they don't fit. They're just too small for my matting. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys. Don't know. And I hate it that we messed up that one over here. This one's drying. I haven't done anything in so long. This just feels very weird. And I messed up that one all the way. Jeez. Okay, let's get this one out of here first before I destroy it altogether. Hello, Vicki. How are you? How's it going, Vicki? I just tuned in. Let me cut this out real fast and I'll show you. Let me get these cut real fast. Okay. I'm trying to decide. I know some people are into minimalist. I can't think of the word now. I said it earlier. Most of my art's real bold. This stuff is not. But I'm trying to decide what frames, because I'm going to mat them and then I'm going to sell them. So I'm trying to decide whether I need to do more or leave it minimal like it is. And if so, which frame goes best? And I kind of wanted y'all to be part of it. I kind of like the way that one looks right there with that frame. Because looking at it like this is one thing, but if you look at it on the monitor, it gives you a bigger, a broader view. Okay, so this one is a no. This one is a definite maybe. Okay, then we'll sort them out like that, and then we'll do each one. Okay. Then there's this one. That one's not bad either. So it seems like the hues of green is what's been going. This is a purple. It's not too bad. We'll put it in the maybe pile. That's two. It's two. This one's a definite no right now. It's too bland. If y'all see something that pops out, put it in the chat. And that would be my dog, and somebody must walk close to the door because he thinks he's got to let me know if anybody walks too close. He gets all. And if the wind blows, oh my gosh. This one's not too bad. If the wind blows, we're in trouble because then he barks at the leaves and anything else. Because he thinks he's got to. This one's not bad at all, too. Oh my gosh. We're going to have a lot just to wheedle down. I thought we would be able to get rid of a lot of them this way, but I like that one too. This isn't going to be, I'm only like disqualified like a couple of them. And the rest of the maybe pile's getting bigger. See? You guys are not putting anything in the chat. You need to. So I need input here. Input. Say, ooh, I like this color. Ooh, I don't like that color. So that we can wheedle our pile down. Because remember, this is the matting. So then there's a hardcover that goes on the back. And then it's packaged, and which means when you put this in a picture frame, this is your border. So you're going to see this and this in the frame. And these are 5x7s. This is okay, but we've got enough jumping at us. So the okay ones I'm even putting to the side because we have a lot of. I like the first one in your pile so far. It looked more like a brown. This one. Hold on. This one. I think this is the one you're talking about. And it does really pop. And it makes the picture pop. Do you think I need to add anything else to it? I'm thinking not, no. And at first I thought maybe I needed to have this crisper, but I don't. Because out of limitations comes creativity. So if you really think about that and think about things that you've gone on in your personal life, you've got dings and batters and bruises and it's not perfect. So that I can leave the words the way they are. Yep, it's pretty on here too. I think I'm going to stick with this one for that because if not, we're going to be going through a whole bunch. Yeah, these are. So we'll stick with that one, or I'm going to be sitting here forever with that one. Okay, so let's map this one up and get it ready because I'm going to post it for sale. And let me get one of the packaging out of it. There's that. And we are going to put one of the back ends. That is, yep. And I need to find, oh my gosh, I rearranged a bunch of stuff because of, I sold my desk and then in its place I got a folding table so that when I move I can just fold the table. I thought it would be easier that way. But in the process of me rearranging things, I don't know where stuff is. Because it's been in one certain place for so long, I'm having to relearn where stuff is. And I thought I had gotten everything out that I was going to need for this live. And aha! This isn't the one I wanted, but it'll work. I have a different eraser I was looking for, but this will work in a pinch. Work in a pinch. Right? Grayscale, how are you, darling? How's life treating you? Grayscale's watching me through YouTube. Vicki, are you watching me through YouTube or Facebook? I got it both going on. I have not been on in a long time. How are you doing, Grayscale? Are you still doing your? You did nightly stuff, didn't you? Didn't you do stuff every night on Facebook? I gotta make this smaller to go back down into its little container. Okay. I am doing better. We've had, you know, 2020 was a booger for a lot of people, but in my family, we lucked out. But 2021 made up for it with a vengeance. We've had a lot of things happen. My daughter had been diagnosed with cancer. She's 32, and she's a mom of two. And it was scary. And she had to have surgery. And then I'm not on Facebook much anymore, doing lives on YouTube mostly. Okay. I haven't been really up on much of anything. I've been my kiddo, when it's one of your babies, your mind just goes there. You know? Anyway, she had to have surgery, and then she ended up with a post-op infection that dang killed her. So it's been a lot of trials and tribulations, to say the least. Why are you trying to... Oh, you're such an idiot, Faith. Goober. I'm a goober. You can tell I have not crafted, I have not arted in forever. Yeah, she's doing much better. She's had 3 surgeries now since January. She has healed up enough that she came to see me yesterday, and we had dinner together here at the house. Because as y'all know, I'm on oxygen, so I'm pretty much stuck at home. She is doing really well, so I'm very glad. It's been a, but I have not, like my book is 95% done. I haven't even been able to finish my book. You just have to be in the mind frame of it. But the merch is out for my book. We have merch out. All that is, I don't know if I put that in the dadgum link. I don't think I did. I'm such a goober. See, and then we'll do that. And then I'll post these for sale on my Facebook. And let me, which one is this? Is it saying which one is this? No. This is gold. I signed it. Let me put the backing on this. You just, and the whole time this stuff was going on with my girl, my stepdad was diagnosed with larynx cancer. This is all within days of each other. So it's just been a mind-blowing It's like, whatever. And then he just got done with radiation because he had larynx cancer. And then they had to put a pacemaker in his heart, or I mean, not in his heart, wherever they put the pacemaker in your chest. And it's like, y'all need to stop. I guess the universe decided we didn't have enough because we were unscathed last year, which was good. We didn't have any, but I'm pretty much a shut in anyway. So okay, he's watching me through. They're both watching me through, but you know it only shows one of you watching me through YouTube. Isn't that weird? Oh, well, there's my signature. And then we'll package this one up. That way y'all have seen it from beginning to end. From inception all the way to the end. And then I also do that. And for my YouTube channel, I'm on, I do a lot of TikTok too. I usually do, when I do lives anymore, I usually do TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time. But I rearranged my dadgum stuff and I have to find the right cord for my Kindle because that's how I watch my TikTok chat because you can't watch it from the phone because I have my phone facing down and so I can't see what's happening. But I couldn't find this morning my cord. It's like, what the heck happened? And then I do the thank you, put my card down here at the bottom. There she is. Goodness. Okay, guys, this is Amy. I don't know Grayscale. I don't know Grayscale and Vicky. I don't know if you know Amy. Amy's a friend of mine. She does. Are you there, honey?
Yeah, I'm here.
She does reselling. She does. What did you call the Posh?
Perfectly Posh.
Perfectly Posh skincare.
Mm-hmm.
And she also does Poshmart, which is where you can sell your stuff. As far as what jewelry and clothes and whatnot, a little bit of everything on there. Okay,
Yeah,
see
I
this?
saw a little bit of everything.
Did you get to see this one being done?
I just seen you do the flower and the saying above it. I didn't see the rest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Anthony is telling you hello. I don't know if you can see the chat, but Anthony is
Hi.
an artist and he does beautiful work. Vicky, what is grayscale painting? Is it some kind of painting style or something? Anthony, she's asking you all kinds of questions. And Vicky's a crafter, and she said, hello, Amy.
Hi, Vicky.
Okay, so you get to be with me. Well, okay, there's this one. Okay, so everybody's into minimalistic. There we go. And you know, I'm more into the bold than in your face. But minimalistic has its place too. So this one looks really good. In fact, Vicki helped me pick out the frame.
Yeah, that one's cute.
You are not here. Okay, so here we got these guys. And we're going to go through the frames of which one's big and pop. And do I need to add anything more to it or leave it as is? This one doesn't have any words to it. Can you read the chat at all?
Yeah, I can see the chat.
Okay, I didn't know if you could or not.
Hmm.
So there's this color. The ones that are different, no, I'm going to move to the side.
I
Gray.
can't see the chat and watch you at the same time, so I have to switch back and forth.
Okay, well, grayscale is a painting. Grayscale painting is a business name, and a take on my last name, Gray, also a unit of tonal measurement. He does a lot of wonderful. You use bold colors as well in your artwork. If I look at it as something, don't you post on Instagram too? Because I know I can just glance and I'm like, oh, I know whose artwork that is. I know right away because of his style, the way he does things. Okay, so this one, yay or nay or maybe, because I got a bunch to go through. The ones we're definitely knows will kick out. So the frame, yay, nay, or maybe, Amy.
I like that one. What other? Do you have a different color?
Oh, yeah, yeah. We're gonna get rid of the ones altogether, and the maybes are one pile, and the yeses in another, and then we'll go through the process of elimination. There's this one.
I think that one makes it pop a little more.
Okay, we're gonna keep that in here. This one's silver. I think it's too plain.
I think so too.
This needs to be darker to make this work.
Right.
I can put this over to the side. I'm not really liking that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
It's like it didn't say Faith hello. And he says, I post on Facebook and Instagram. Yes, I thought you did. This is just plain white. That's too white for this.
Right, it's too plain.
Yep. This one's not bad. I'm going to put this with the maybe pile for us to go back later. I really like this frame, but I don't think there's enough color in here to justify this frame. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put this on no. We'll do that on a different piece. Again, nice frame, too dark for this. Because it almost looks black and it's green.
Oh, I thought it was the same frame that you just had. I
Nope.
just
No,
it's like she has two black ones.
tone. And this one is black.
It doesn't look anything different than the other one.
And then we have this guy.
That's not too bad.
I'm going to put this over in the maybe pile. Because we have to do process of elimination is what you got to do.
No, that one's too something.
Oh, look at this one.
It's not too bad. It does help with the colors.
Okay, I'm going to put this over to the side.
Ooh, I like that one.
The purple? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to put that one there too.
That looks black.
Yeah, and it's green.
But it looks black.
This is a blue. Like a periwinkle kind of.
Mm-hmm.
She
I'm
likes
not
the
really
purple.
a fan. I like the purple too. The purple and the light blue are my type. My top two.
There's this one. This is a not quite terracotta, but it's a brown. It's a rich brown. She likes the purple and the blue, like you. Or what? You like the purple and the what?
The light blue.
Yeah. This is a pink.
That one's not too bad.
Okay.
That looks black again.
And it's a brown. All right. This is a light green. Kind of like a lemongrass kind of green.
That one's okay.
I want to see what in the maybes. I like the frame, but it's not, this is not enough for the frame.
Right. It kind of clashes. I said it kind of clashes.
Yeah. Tan. It's okay. Okay. So again, this is just a different, darker version of the tan. And no, I'm not feeling this one. Kind of bland. We only have a couple more to go through, and then we go back to our
I like it, but I don't like it.
I don't think there's enough here to justify this. I think this could almost wash this out. I think if I had a background in here, it would probably be okay. But I don't. I don't have a background in here. And here's the last one, which is probably going to be a definite no. Yep, because it's
it's too plain too.
So we are down to these guys. Okay, so we are going to go to. We've got this guy on here. That guy. And the one that makes you go, oh, that one is the one that, that we want. That's not bad. There's the purple.
I think you should go with that one.
And here's the blue that y'all were looking at.
Yeah, definitely the purple.
The purple. Yeah.
Because it makes the colors in the picture, it makes them pop out.
Okay, so let's do what I did before. Hold on a second. Let me grab one of these guys. And one of these. And a pen. And where's the eraser? And then we will map them and package them up. Oh my gosh, I've been on here an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Oh, you have.
It's gone by fast.
That's an eraser.
Yeah.
It looks like silly putty.
It does. It works better on something different. I can't remember.
Vicky agrees with the purple.
Does she? Yes, good. Oh, you're out the truck.
I was. I'm going in. Can you hear the birds singing?
No, usually I can.
There's only a couple of them, and I think they're a little bit further away today. They're not like in the yard.
Oh, I heard it. I heard them.
Yeah, I was in the front. They were in the back.
I hear the wind is what I hear.
Mm-hmm. It's not even blowing that bad. Not like it was the other day. Oh my gosh. I walk outside and I'm like trying to hold on. So it's
Yesterday,
pushing me.
yesterday the wind was blowing here. I'm hoping we don't have it, and it was chilly. It's like he can't make up his mind, but it's also New Mexico. That's how it is. Because we live down in the bowl, right below Colorado. So I'm 45 minutes from Colorado.
It's about,
Yeah. I mean, it could be July and our heater's kicking on over here. So
oh, we have the same thing. Like there was one year, it was back in the 90s. There was one year in, I want to say it was June, and it wasn't cold, but it was snowing.
yeah,
It wasn't sticking, but the fact that it was snowing and the sun was bright, I'm like, I am so confused on what's going on today. Should I just go back home and go back to bed instead of going to school? Like I was so scared. Never seen that before.
did you have a lot of anxiety as a child?
No, my anxiety didn't start until like my early 20s is when it really started picking up.
Mine has always been bad, but a lot of people didn't know I hid it well.
Well, you know how I'm scared to do just about anything. Go anywhere by myself or ask questions that I really don't know if I want the answers to, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Before, I would have been like, I want to know this, and I just like out with it. Or I want to go there and I just do it. Now that I'm older, I'm like, I think too much about it. And then I get anxiety issues because I think too much about it.
Vicky asked where you live. Vicky asked where you live. What state?
I'm
Because
in
you're
Missouri.
she's referring to the weather.
Uh,
Missouri.
yeah, I live in Missouri. I'm
It should,
about 45 miles ish away from St. Louis.
man, when they lost their mind here a year or so back, that had to be terrifying for you with the anxiety you got when they
Oh
lost
yeah, I
their.
didn't go anywhere. I wouldn't even go to the store. I wouldn't go outside to the car. I wouldn't walk up to the mailbox. I like isolated myself.
Because it was just like craziness.
Hmm. Well, the one time that I actually did go out and about, I got asked a bunch of questions, and it was kind of scary.
Who
Like,
asked you questions? The police or?
no, like the people that were rioting would
Oh,
ask, like, "Are you racist?" And like, I'm like, "Oh my God, I just want to go into my car and go home. I don't want to talk about this."
right.
Shh, I'm live. Hush.
Which one of your children?
The oldest. Goodbye.
Happy birthday, everybody.
He's still on the happy birthday kick.
He is. Have a
he,
good
do, he
night.
does that. He does
She
that
said
all the time.
lives in Joplin.
Oh, that's like 3-4 hours away. I'm not really. I know where it's at. I've never been there, but I want to say it's like 3 to 4 hours away from where I'm at. I live closer to the Illinois side. Actually, I could probably get to Illinois faster than I could to getting to St. Louis. Only because the river's like in my backyard pretty much. Not really, but it's close enough.
Right.
I'm going to not, oh my gosh, not like today, but soon.
You're gonna what?
Sorry, my kid was in here yelling. I muted myself because he was cussing.
Can't do that on a live, sweetheart.
I'm like, it's not my live. You can't do that. Like on my live, it's okay because I say it's okay. But on your live, it's not
Oh
okay.
yeah, that's definitely not okay.
No, there's a difference.
Yeah. Even
Well,
though in my personal
mine's just-
life is different.
Yeah. Well, the first live I actually cussed on you. Like I remember a bunch of people. I didn't know you talk like that. And I'm like, you don't talk to me in private, do you?
Right.
But then one day I let it slip on my channel. It was when we were doing the morning sun.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what, I think I was telling a story and it just happened to be part of the story, like some choice words. And when I said it, I'm like, oops. And I'm like, whatever, it's my channel. I'll say it if I want to. And
Right.
I just gave up after that. They wanted the real me. They got it. All right.
See, they're ready for
Oh,
sale.
what I was saying before he interrupted me, though, was I'm going to go to the river and like show you what I was talking about with how nasty it is.
Oh, you're gonna go to Mississippi?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Okay.
it looks like chocolate milk with trees floating down it. So it's bad.
Mental. Oh, that word. Say that word for me. Can you say the word? Do you know how to say the
I don't,
word?
what are
Mem-
you talking?
minimalistic, except it's ism. Ay, ay, ay. My mouth is not wanting to cooperate with me today.
You sound like me trying to say that word yesterday. I was like, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. So there's this one, and there's this one. This one's out of limitation comes creativity. This one is just flowers.
Those are
Uh,
cute.
we've been on almost 2 hours, and I don't want to do like a 6 hour thing because my body is not going to let me. So I'm thinking
Right. You probably need to move.
an hour, hour and a half at a time is good to start, don't you?
I think so.
I'm really surprised it went by so fast today. But I think next time, I don't know if people want me to do like a painting next time. Actually, if you guys want to watch a pretty good painter, Grayscale said he's been doing a lot of lives on YouTube. He does great. He does really well. He lives in, I think he lives in New York or up that way.
It amazes me that we find how many people I found in different states.
Yeah. Most
Because
everybody I know are on the East Coast. And then I'm all the way over here in the Southwest. But everybody else is on
right.
the East Coast.
You're like 16 hours away from me, 17 hours away from me. And that's with me just driving straight through and not stopping.
Yeah.
We both know that's not going to happen.
Yeah. And especially once you got, are you used to flatlands or mountains?
Well,
None.
I've only taken one trip by myself, so
Have you ever been to mountains? Vicky, you
no.
live in the desert. So do I. Where do you live, Vicky? Are you in Arizona? Because she says I live in the desert. I do too. I live in the Four Corners. The Four Corners. 45 minutes for me, you can stand in 4 states at one time. It's called the Four Corners. I think it's more than, I think it's more, almost an hour. I think it's more than 45 minutes. I think it's about an hour. Tucson. I'm in Farmington, New Mexico. I've been to Tucson.
That's Arizona, right?
Yes, it's very hot.
Okay, geography sometimes gets
It's
me.
hot there. It gets like 115 degrees, but there's no humidity. It's a dry heat. Hey,
Oh,
son. Wesley Chapman's on from Facebook. That is my oldest child.
hi.
He is. Oh, and it looks like I got a private chat, which would have been from you. Yes, to answer your question, absolutely it was.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just now saw that. I am such a
Oh,
lame.
it's okay. I figured if you didn't answer it now, I'll just ask you later.
Yeah, it was the same one. So these two are going to be for sale. I'm going to put them up. You'll be. I got some service that. Oh, well, that's good for you. But I'm just about ready to end the live. Hey, son. My son is in here. He's so cute. So we've been on here almost 2 hours. I'm going to put these up on my story and probably on Poshmark and definitely on Facebook Marketplace to sell these guys. If you're interested in it or know somebody that's interested in it, let me know. You can always send me messages through. Most everybody here is connected to me through Facebook as well, or at least through my art page. Some people are connected through my author page as well. But y'all do that. I am
I
so
think I'm
glad.
connected through all three.
I think you are. I think you in the description down here, if you're into face care, Posh, she's that. That's Amy. Her links to her channel, her Poshmark, her beauty line Posh is all in the description. I think
You,
I did not put my book in here like a dummy. I didn't put the link to my book. Uh,
and you can always get a hold of me if you want to try anything before you buy it, because I do send out samples
yes, she does
if
say
I
that.
have it.
She does. She does. Um, what else? Am I forgetting something? I'm looking around at this mess I just made, and I got to clean up when we get off the live.
Always.
I
That's
did
the
not,
fun part about art. Like you make a mess and you have fun doing it. And
right?
then afterwards you're like, dang it, now I got to clean up this mess I made.
Right. Well, I know I'm going to have to edit this because I recorded this as well. So when I end the broadcast, once it does its thing, I'll edit it and I will probably make 2 videos out of what I designed, what
Oh,
I
that'll
did,
be fun.
and I'll time lapse it to some music and I'll upload it to TikTok and I'll upload it to my YouTube channel because not everybody likes doing the playbacks of the lives.
Right.
So I try to do the art down into a time lapse, and then people will give you, the 5 to 10 minutes to watch something be created versus an hour and a half of listening to people talk.
Right.
Anyway, so I'm going to say thank you to everybody. I'm going to end the broadcast. I'm going to try to do this more on a regular basis. Well, I'll let you know. I'll just be looking at what program am I using for what, son? StreamYard. I'm using StreamYard. Anyway, I will. Uh, I'm going to end the broadcast, y'all. Have a great day. Enjoy life. It's short. You just don't know how long it is you got. And I'll see you on the next one.